what's up everybody? It is time for an unboxing video from Japan. Before I get started in my little haul from CDJapan, I want to give a special shout out thank you to my Muddy Cold patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to become a Muddy Cold patron, the link is in the description below. I give early access to what will be posted here on the channel and also the blog, as well as opportunities to request things for me to review, or topics for me to discuss, or things to be streamed on Discord, as well as so many other perks that I offer. So you can definitely check that out. But if you do not want to support me monetarily, you can do the bare minimum of hitting that subscribe button below, because I know a bunch of you are not subscribed but watch my stuff. And sometimes things get a little inconsistent, and sometimes I throw some extra surprises up here, and you'll never know if you're not subscribed. So take the time, it's just a second, click that button, make the red button turn into a gray button that says subscribe, and you're all done. You're all set. You'll have stuff up here when I post. So, it's been a very long time since I bought anything from CDJapan, and I'm so excited that these were my purchases, my first purchases since the pandemic, because I've been itching to just add some stuff to certain artist collections, one of them being Lynch. I love them so much. I feel bad that I didn't keep up with them, so I'm still trying to complete my little library of Lynch albums. So one of these things is going to add on to it, and hopefully I can do some more purchases from CDJapan, because I have quite a list. And as you can tell, a lot of my hauls have been K-pop, but that's the reason. The pandemic thing kind of messed up stuff a little bit, and I was not able to do the preferable shipping option that I normally choose, and I didn't want to try something different, so I just patiently waited. And it could not have been a better time for me to buy stuff, because Doom Gray released a new album, and so I was able to pre-order it. So these were two separate orders, but of course I'm going to combine the two. It's not a lock, so don't you worry. This won't be like some 2-hour video or anything like that. So like most of my videos, I'm going to start from top to bottom, oldest to newest, starting with the Gazette's 9th. Now, I have yet to talk about the concert when they were promoting this album, but it made me very intrigued to check this one out, and when I did finally listen to it, I realized, this is the Gazette that I love. Granted, it's not, the peak, perfect example of Neil, but I am planning on doing a whole Gazette video in the future concerning their discography, so look out for that. I'll be re-listening to their stuff because it's been a really long time. But this is the album. I believe there might have been different versions of this album, but this one works for me. I don't really need the DVD with the music video or anything. Track listings on the back. Of course, these aren't going to be as elaborate as any K-pop CD, but I mean, I like that Japan has a formula. They like their jewel cases, they like their DVD size albums, special albums and stuff. It's a very consistent formula, and it looks very nice on my shelf. So this is what it looks like when you open it. Very consistent red theme going on. I noticed it didn't have an obi like it normally does, but here's the booklet. So you have the track listings and stuff. This is the very first page, and it says this is based on fact, phase 0, the initial shape, and you just have this distorted picture of the Virgin Mary. There's a lot of religious theme here, but it has a lot of lyrics. Of course, they're all in Japanese with a little sprinkle of English. I don't believe there's any pictures in here from what I could tell, aside from that weird picture of the Virgin Mary, but yeah, it's just mostly lyrics. So very simple booklet. Really looking forward to re-listening to a lot of these, or listening to these for the very first time, but very excited to finally have the 9th. I wanted to buy it at the concert, but they were sold out, and there was some other stuff I wanted to get to, but that was also sold out as well. But now I have it, so yay. I also got their latest release, which is Mass. I was also pleasantly surprised how much I love this album. It's a very, very good one. They have the track list here on the bottom corner. It's like this nice gas station kind of theme, and then it's on fire. So when you open it, it looks like this. It seems like they have a very consistent theme going on between this and the ninth, because this was the album that came afterwards. So I'm not expecting any pictures or anything opening it. I feel like it's going to be another like minimalist type thing. Yeah, you just have some very like avant-garde kind of pictures. And then, you know, a standard like black and white like lyrics. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just mostly lyrics inside of here. Not a lot of flash or pictures and stuff. I'm not sure if it's consistent with their like older releases that they have, because I haven't like looked at those CDs in so long, but I'm looking forward to like re-listening to them for my upcoming Gazette video, so look out for that. Six Guns. As I mentioned earlier, I have a new addition to my Lynch collection. It is Ultima. Yeah, Ultima. Yes, so obviously I don't have this one, and I'm still filling in gaps in my Lynch collection. On the back is the track listings. Sorry for the glare. And then this little obi that I'm going to put in here. It doesn't look like it has, you know, a standard booklet. This is actually the booklet. Very different. It's just a small little booklet, and it just says Lynch on the back. Very different, very unique. When you open it, it just has the name of the album and like the track listing. These very, very tiny fonts, so you just have some lyrics in there. Of course, they're all in Japanese with like sprinkle of English, but I don't think there's any pictures. Okay, there's one picture back here, which is their group picture. Which is a nice one. I like that picture. Very good picture. Yeah, nothing too elaborate, but I do find like the rectangular shape very unique and different. So I can't wait to get into this album. I don't think I've actually listened to this one, but I'm not sure. It's been such a long time since I listened to them. But they make fantastic stuff, and I can't wait to like dive into it. Maybe dip my toes in some of the other Lynch CDs that I own that I haven't listened to in a really long time. Next is, I finally got one of the Average Psycho DVDs from Duran Gray. This is Average Psycho number 3. I think this is the only Average Psycho that's DVD that I own. I don't have number 1 or 2, I just have number 3. I thought about adding 1 and 2 if they were available into my cart, but I realized I can just wait. Some of those, I know for sure number 1, I own most of the music videos elsewhere, so it's kind of like not a priority, because these are just a collection of PVs and they're uncensored, because of course they can't put a lot of their stuff online, because it's, and of course they can't broadcast it for people to like also share, but because they tend to dip into the controversial and the shock. But these are the songs that are available on this DVD of music videos. Some of these I have seen online when they release, because I had kind of fallen off a little bit of keeping up with Duran Gray releases. When you open it, it just has the credits for each of the music videos, and of course the disc. There's no booklet or anything. All your information's right here in the cover. I look forward to checking these out, especially because I've been so, I don't know if this is the right phrasing, divorced, or just I've just fallen off with keeping up with a lot of J-rock, and it just makes me sad, especially for the groups that I deeply love, like Duran Gray. So this will be like a nice little refresher course for me. Also, I've been listening to all of their albums up into the newest one, because that's something that I've always done since I became a huge Duran Gray fan. I just like listening to their whole journey, and how they got to where they are whenever they released whatever the album is. And I'm going to be dedicating another Duran Gray video here on this channel, so look out for that. The last thing that was in that same package, I got the Rock and Read magazine that features Kirito from Angelo. I haven't gotten a Rock and Read in such a long time. He's also on the back too. But of course, I loved Kirito for a very, very long time, since the Piro days. But they also like feature the other Angelo members, Karu, Guru, Kota, Takio, and there's like an interview and stuff. This is everything that's listed. That's part of it as well. But I also love, of course, Derlinger. They have Lynch in there. I believe this is Shose, maybe it's Kirito, from Alice 9. Yeah. But they have some other artists that I really like. And of course, I love the photo shoots they do for Rock and Read, which is one reason that I really like getting Rock and Read magazines. I wish they were more internationally friendly and have like translations and stuff, but I can totally understand that it would be just more expensive, because like magazines really are dying out these days. But here's a Bucktick Live picture. This looks like, yep, it is Derlinger. I know Kyo anywhere. So I'm looking forward to flipping through this, mostly looking through the pictures, because I was right, it is Show from Palestine. Mostly looking at the beautiful photography featured in this, because look, that is just gorgeous. But yeah, because my Japanese is terrible. It is far from fluent, and I probably should practice more so I could properly like read these things and not like depend on friends to like translate stuff for me. But yes, so that's the latest Rock and Read that I got. Last but not least is Fearless During Grey. Of course, I had to get one of the limited editions. This one features the DVD, so if there's a limited edition option, most of the time I get it when it comes to During Grey, because they're my loves. So I have not listened to any of the songs. I have not watched any music videos for it or anything like that. Here's the track listings. It's a lot of songs. So we got quite a bit of stuff in here that's stacked in there, so we're just gonna slide that all out. I'm gonna start the top piece, the first booklet. So this is, it looks like an interview booklet with some photos. So there's good old our leader Karu. And we got, of course, Kyo Can Never Be Normal pictures. But it has some interviews in here, because here's Karu's interview there. I'm sure somebody dedicated, like, did some translation of what all the interviews are. And there's, like, Shinya's interview. So this is just a nice little interview booklet, I'm assuming, about the album. And here's another booklet with the name of the album. It doesn't look like there's any pictures. It looks like it's strictly a lyric booklet. Oh, there's one song completely in English. How about that? So there's the lyrics. Pretty cool. By the way, it's a coin on the back. I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah. So it's purely a lyric book. Oh, this song is in English as well. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I'm reading this wrong. So on one side is the Japanese and one side is the English. I'm sure you figured that out when I first showed the page. But yeah, so there's a translation on the other side, which is really nice, since they've gained a lot of international fans over their tenure. Last but not least is the case with the disc in here and some promo stuff for like their lives in the shop and stuff. So this contains 3 discs. I believe it's 2 CDs and 1 DVD. That's what it looks like. Yes, it's 2 discs. So the first disc, of course, is the main album. The second 2 discs, it has 2 songs on here, Masochist of Decadence and Ain't Afraid to Die, which are 2 very old songs. So I don't know if these are remakes or what. And the third disc is from a concert, and it has like a nice like set list. So that's what all the discs look like. Nice little arrangement. Can't wait to check these out. I wish there were more tracks on the second disc, but they tend to not have a lot of stuff on their second disc from what I've noticed, because currently, as I'm filming this, I'm on Marrow of a Bone, the Marrow of a Bone, and I have the limited version with the second disc being more of the reworked or demo or acoustic, the alternate versions of their songs, and there's only like 3 tracks on it, and I most likely won't be including it in my whole journey through their discography because I would just prolong it, and I really want to get into listening to the new album like desperately. And I'll probably be doing that for the other CDs that have other, like a second disc, because most of them don't have a lot of tracks on it. So, and since I pre-ordered it, I got some little pre-order goodies. So I have this very heavy keychain that has the name of the album, Fearless. So that's pretty awesome. I think it's just made out of metal, and that's why it's heavy. And then on the back it just says Turn Gray. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, I flipped it over, so you should be able to see it, hopefully. So that'll most likely just go in my little J-Rock Bolt box for now. And then I also got this postcard that I won't be using as a postcard, with a picture of all 5 members, and of course Kyo being the weirdo, because he's always the weirdo. And on the back is just, you know, space for you to write your message, but of course I'm not going to use it as a postcard. So that is everything. I told you it wouldn't be a lot. That's all the things I bought from CDJapan. If you've listened to any of these things, please tell me like what your thoughts were on each of these albums. I'm really looking forward to delving into them for the first time, and sometimes, and maybe even like the second or third time. But I'm very excited to like get back into like the whole J-Rock thing, because I really miss it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's all I ask. Very simple request. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.